Hey everybody, can you believe this weather? One day it's cold and then it's warm. One day it's sunny and then it's cloudy. One day it's dry and then it's rainy. What can we do in all of this rain? Did you say something? I'm sorry, I can't understand you. Well, I don't know who's trying to talk to me. Oh, I do too. I think Charlie is trying to say something. Let's get him out. Hey, Charlie.
Fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah, I've heard that fishing is good in the rain.
Oh, really? That sounds silly. What makes fishing good in the rain?
Well, the fish bite more in the rain.
They bite more? Who told you that?
Oh, this boy I know who loves to go fishing.
Oh, really? Are you thinking about going fishing?
Yeah, look in my docks. I need a fishing pole.
You did? Let's see. Oh, there it is. I see. You made a fishing pole. And you know how to use this?
Yep, I'm gonna be a fisherman.
You're gonna be a fisherman. And what do you know about fishing?
Well, you go catch the fish, you cook the fish, and you eat the fish.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's all there is to it.
What do you use for bait?
Bait?
Yeah, bait. You have to have something that will make the fish bite.
Oh, they just bite the hook.
No, they don't. You need something to attract their attention so that they will bite the hook.
Like what?
Like worms.
Worms? That's silly.
Well, worms.
How do you put a worm on a fishing hook?
With your fingers.
What?
Yeah, with your fingers. You pick up the worm, you stick the end of it on the hook, you twist it so that it's nice and secure, and then you throw your hook in the water.
Are you saying I have to pick up a dirty, squishy worm, then squeeze it onto the hook with my fingers, and let all its guts squish out in my hand?
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
I'm thinking I won't be a fisherman.
Oh, but there are other ways to go fishing.
Like what?
You could use a lure instead of a worm.
What's a lure?
Well, it's a fake bug that you put on the end of your fishing line, and when it goes in the water, it spins like a bug. That attracts the fish. And when the fish bites it, the very pointy hooks in this lure stick in the fish's mouth.
And how do you get it out of the fish's mouth?
With your fingers.
What?
Yeah, you pick up the fish, you open its mouth, and you twist out the hook.
With my bare hands?
Well, some fishermen use gloves, I suppose.
I don't think fishing is my calling.
The Bible tells us that Jesus called some fishermen to follow him and be fishers of men.
Do men like worms or lures better?
Jesus didn't mean that you would fish for men like you fish for fish in a lake with a worm or a lure.
Well, what did he mean?
Well, Jesus called these disciples to be fishermen so that they could tell the good news of salvation to people and hope it would catch their attention and their interest so they would hear about how to go to heaven.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, you do? And who might that be?
The disciples. Jesus called the disciples to be fishers of men.
Well, he did.
Well, how many of those fishermen did Jesus call?
Well, we know at least 4 for sure.
And who was that?
Well, Jesus first called Simon Peter and his brother Andrew. Then he called James and his brother John.
Did Jesus call them on the phone?
No, silly, there were no phones in the Bible.
Huh. Well, how did you call someone in the olden days?
How did I call people?
Yeah, if you didn't have phones, how did you talk to people?
Well, first of all, if you said you, and that means me, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
I didn't live in Bible times. Could have fooled me. Now, secondly, it wasn't rocket science to talk to people. If you wanted to talk to someone, you walked to where they were and talked to them. So did Jesus walk to where the fishermen were? He did. And where were they? On the Sea of Galilee, in their boats, fishing. So Jesus just walked right up and said, "Hey guys, let's go fishing for men." Actually, Jesus said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And did they follow Jesus? They did. They followed him to the synagogue. The what? The synagogue. We would call it a church. Was it on Sunday? Well, it was on their Sabbath. Oh, I remember that. That's a holy day. That's right. Did they go fishing in the synagogue? No, silly, you don't go fishing in the synagogue. Not even for men? Oh, I thought you meant fishing for fish. Really? I'm silly, but not that silly. Well, in answer to your question, they did fish for men in the synagogue. How'd they do that? They surely didn't need a fishing pole with a worm. No, Jesus started teaching about the Bible. That caught the attention of the people in the synagogue. One man especially, who had been following the devil, got saved and decided to follow Jesus. That's what Jesus meant when he said the disciples would become fishers of men. So, fishers of men use the Bible as their lure. Well, yeah, you could say that. I'll bet the disciples were excited about fishing. Who did they lure in next? Well, when they left the temple, I think they were hungry, so they went to Peter's house. Let me guess. Since Peter was a fisherman, they ate fish at his house. Well, maybe, but the Bible doesn't say that. What does the Bible say? Well, the Bible says that Peter's mother-in-law was there, but she was sick with a fever. Oh no, someone call a doctor. Oh, there was no need for a doctor. Jesus was there. Was Jesus a doctor? Oh, he was the best. He could heal any kind of sickness. Oh yeah, silly me. We already had a story about Jesus healing the man who was too weak to get into the pool. So did Jesus heal her? He did. Did she follow Jesus? Well, I don't know if she literally followed Jesus' footsteps, but I think she told people that Jesus healed her. And when they asked her how, she probably said, "Go see for yourself." Did other people go see Jesus? Oh, yes. When we read this particular story in Mark chapter 1, verse 33 says that all the city gathered at her door. Wow, what happened? Well, Jesus healed all of the sick people who were there. Hey, if all the city was there, who were the disciples going to fish for? Jesus said it was time to go into the next town. Oh, I get it. So they would preach in one town until everyone had heard the good news. Then they'd go to the next town, and the next town, and the next town, and the next town, and the yeah, Charlie, you got it. Oh, sorry, I just got excited thinking about going to the next town and telling the good news. Well, yeah, and if we're disciples, we should tell the good news and be excited about fishing for men. Well, how do you know if you're a disciple? First of all, a person has to be saved. And then he's called to be a disciple. Oh, and if he is a disciple, he's called to be a fisherman, right? Yes, a fisher of men. You got it, Charlie. Well, where are we supposed to go? Well, Jesus told his disciples to go into all the world and preach the gospel. You mean if I'm a disciple, I should go to all the world? Well, that's what Jesus said. Then you better buy me a ticket. Buy you a ticket for what? A plane ride. Why do you need a ticket for a plane ride? Because I need to go fishing in China and Japan and Germany and France and Spain and Australia. Okay, Charlie, Jesus didn't really mean for you as one person to go everywhere in the world. No? Then where am I supposed to go? Wherever God puts you. You could start in your own neighborhood. Well, who will go to China and Japan and Germany and all those other places? Well, God has other fishermen to go there. We call them missionaries. And each fisherman fishes where God puts him. Is that right?
That's right.
Then I hope God puts me at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen? Why?
So I can eat ice cream while I fish.
Oh, well, I don't know about putting you at Dairy Queen, but I do know it's time to put you in your box.
Oh, that's no fun. I can't eat ice cream or go fishing in there.
No, but maybe some of the kids watching will do that for you this week.
Eat my ice cream?
Well, yes, they could, but I meant go fishing for you. Then they can tell you all about it when we meet again.
Okay, if I have to.
All right, Charlie, you have to. Now, say goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie.
That's not what I meant. Say goodbye to the kids, Charlie.
Goodbye to the kids, Charlie.
Oh, you silly puppet. Don't repeat what I say. You need to say just goodbye.
Just goodbye.
Oh, you're impossible some days. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I guess that's the best I'm going to get today. Goodbye, kids. And goodbye, Charlie. Until we meet again, have a great week and be a fisherman for Jesus.